This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Beterbiev, and I'm delighted to be joined by Leon Bunn over Zoom. Leon, firstly, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. We had a very good camp, hard camp, and I'm really looking forward to the weekend and to compete again, because it's been a long time for me also because of this pandemic. Yeah.
That's what I was about to ask you. Obviously, I just spoke to Dennis about that. For you yourself, how have you found the pandemic and training? How did it affect you?
I had options to train, and I think I hold the training rhythm. I didn't stop training. I trained the whole time, not very intense all the time, but just a little bit outside training, running, some coordination training, and yes, we also had some opportunities to go to boxing training, yeah, to go on the back or something like that.
Your first proper camp now, obviously back after the pandemic, was it easy for you to get your weight down? Was it hard because it had been so long since you had to have a proper camp? How did you find that?
No, it's okay. I think it's okay. We have to go a little bit till Friday, till the way in, but I think it will be okay, because yes, like I said, I was also always training, and I didn't gain too much weight in my off season. Yeah.
Leon, talk to me about your fight this coming weekend against Timo Laine. Timo's somebody people will know well. Previously fought Fedor Chudinov over in the UK, Tommy Langford, amongst other names. What should you expect from Timo Laine, though? What do you think he will bring?
I take every opponent very serious, and I think he's a tough guy. You know, he can take something, and he also, I think if you let him, he can go forward too and make pressure, and so I don't take him lightly. Yes.
How do you expect the fight to play out between the pair of you when you're in the ring? How do you think the fight will go?
My fight?
Yeah.
You know, I always say that I win, but I don't give, an example how the fight will go, because, I try to stay humble, and I want to show it in the ring.
Leon, obviously, if you're victorious on the weekend, it extends your unbeaten record. What would you like to do in the coming months, or maybe in the next year or so? What are your plans?
My plan is to become world champion since I was a kid, and I work for it, and hopefully maybe next year. I think Team Sauerland will take the right fights at the right time for me. Yes.
The world scene at light heavyweight, there's a lot of brilliant fighters. What do you make of it?
Again, please, the question.
What do you make of the world scene at light heavyweight? There's some brilliant fighters there, Beterbiev-Bivol, Beterbiev, many names. How difficult and tough a division is it at the top?
Yes, sure. It's a very, very good division, and but everybody is beatable, and I think a guy like Beterbiev, who's I think, yeah, he's of course we know he's two weight, not two weight, two
belts.
He's two-time world champion in two different. And yes, of course, very, very hard to beat. But I trained since I was a kid to step one day in the ring with those guys and beat these guys. So I think I will be prepared when the time will come. But of course, a hard division, yes, like you said.
Who do you think is the number one at light heavyweight currently?
The number one light heavyweight? Yes, I think Beterbiev. I think Beterbiev.
So having said that, if say there was a unification fight between Beterbiev and Beterbiev-Bivol, how do you think that fight would go, Leon?
How the fight would go?
if there was a unification fight between Artur and Dimitri?
Yes, I think if Bivol use his speed, then he can maybe surprise him. But if Beterbiev, he's strong. If he catches him, I think, and he's very experienced, then it will be tough for him. I think Beterbiev, but yeah, close fight. They're both world-class fighters, and it could go either way, this fight.
How far off that world scene do you feel you are, Leon? If you could put a time scale on it, how far do you feel you are from challenging for a world title?
Can you say that again, please? I didn't hear you so good.
How far away from challenging for a world title do you feel you are?
To be honest, me personally, I think I can go in one or two fights maybe. I think I'm very close, but yes, we will see how things go. But I think I'm very close. I hope that I can fight for a world title very soon.
Just a final question before I let you go, Leon. Fighting on the World Boxing Super Series final card on the Dorticos-Briedis card. What do you make of that fight between Junior Dorticos and Marius Briedis?
Very, very good fight. I think Briedis make this, but I'm not sure, because it's very, very hard decision, very close. But I think Briedis, he has some very good days and then some not so good days. He's not constant in his boxing. But if I had to make a choice, then I would choose Briedis. Yes.
One thing I forgot to ask you, Leon, is boxing behind closed doors yourself as well. How do you feel about that? What do you make of that experience?
It's interesting because yes, we're fighting not for a big crowd. It's different, but I'm excited. It's when I was amateur, when we was amateurs, we also fight sometimes in small arenas and with not very much people in it. So I think it's not it's nothing that I didn't knew.
Leon, just before I let you go, final word to yourself. What would you like to say to everyone who watches your fight on Saturday night?
Enjoy my fight, and how do you say it in English? Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Yes.
Leon, best of luck for this coming weekend, and thank you to yourself, and thanks for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Leon. Thank you.